Hello and welcome to a new timeless video. Dante here. Today we're playing a deck that has been really good in my testing. So the core of this deck is essentially has kind of the Dimir shell. So you're using the frog and your Tamillo and good removal. But we're actually doing more like tempo based and using what is probably the pet card of mine from Modern Horizons 3, Flare of Denial. I've been trying like in many decks to try and exploit this card because free counter magic is always broken. I think this one is probably the weakest among Force of Will and Force of Negation, but it's still a very good card, especially in this kind of combo centric meta. So when I was building this deck, I thought, what can we do to make the Flare of Denial the best possible? So this combination is super powerful. There's also a very cool thing where when you play Strix and they Bowmasters, you can actually sack it in response so that you kill the Bowmasters or the creature that they have the highest mana value, or the Planeswalker, and then they don't actually get a token, because if you sacrifice the target of the Bowmasters, they don't get the token. So it's essentially like a 2-for-2. Besides all of this, I was thinking, I'm missing like a card to make the flares like really good. So there's this weird card from Modern Horizons 3, which I think nobody has played it either, because it's kind of I think it's good, but it's kind of in a subtle way. So this is Sneaky Snacker. Essentially, it's just a flying 2/1, so weak to Bowmasters, but it's still like a decent flying body. And it comes back when you draw your third card in the turn. So, as you know, in Timeless, playing with Tamillo a lot, drawing 3 cards is actually very easy in this format, because you have Brainstorm, and this is the easiest way, but you also have like a lot of kind of cool stuff to draw extra cards. For example, Bubble, and also the clues from Tamillo. So the thing is, Sneaky Snacker in this deck is very easy to get back from the yard. And you may be asking, how do you get it on the yard? Essentially, the big interaction here is using it as a discard discard it with Psychic Frog, and then revive it. And this is kind of more a grindy strategy. You can put it in the yard with the sewers too, but doing this kind of little synergy is like really good, especially against control and mid-range deck, because it's very hard to get rid of these snackers which just keep coming back again and again with your Brainstorms. So essentially, this is the core of the deck. This is a very tempo based deck, very like aggro control. You try and kill your opponent while using very cheap and efficient threats, free counter magic, and then the snackers as a kind of a grinder plan. We're also playing 2 Coliseums, which I think playing 2 is fine in this deck, because it's technically card disadvantage, but it's another very easy way to get your snackers back, and also to discard them, because otherwise you only have the 4 frogs, which is usually fine. It's also good when you are like flooded and you need to discard those lands. So overall, I've been trying this deck, and as I said, it has been really good, actually, like excellent. I think it may be even like a meta deck. So yeah, and you're also playing Lurus. This is also a very big factor in these decks being really good. This is a very good Lurus deck too, with the Bubbles and the Strixes. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the matches and let's see how it goes. Yeah, I like this hand a lot. Looking for some flares would be great with this hand. Preferentially, I think Flare of Denial, but definitely a good draw. I think, yeah, we can actually flip Tamillo next turn with the Strix and the Bubble, so let's crack it on his turn. Hopefully he doesn't kill it. If he kills it, that's okay too. What is this? Burn? Weird. Okay. Okay, he may Scam Fury, but ironically, Strix is really good against Scam Fury if he doesn't kill it, obviously. So he doesn't scam it; he just wastes. I mean, I'll take that trade, man. I will take it. 2-for-1 against Tamillo. I will take it. So since we have 3 frogs, I will definitely just start getting something going on here. Rumble, okay. What is this? This is like probably a woodlands deck. Seems like a woodlands. Okay. Do we push this? I don't think so. It's kind of close. If he blocks, that's okay too. I don't think we push. It's close. Could see a reason to push too. Doesn't block, so he may need the mana to... Let's see what we draw. If we don't draw a counter, I may actually push this. So... have Brainstorm. Since we have two frogs, I think I may actually play frog and push him so he cannot ring next turn. Oops. Yeah, because we have the tempo advantage, and I really want to find Flare of Denial or Drawing the Lock. We do have a lot of things here. Okay. We have a lot of looks, like we have two draws, the Brainstorm, natural draw, and potentially a Strix, so I mean, should be fine. We don't want this ring to resolve. Keeps the card, so probably a land. I don't want to discard anything yet either, so let's attack, draw two cards. Bowmasters is okay. Flare is... Oh, these draws were super good, obviously, because now we have Strix and Flare and Bowmasters. Oh my god, another one. I think I prefer two Bowmasters, since we only have one Flare. Mwah! So good. I won't counter this, obviously. I think we have like a really good position right now. Doesn't he even draw land? Okay, he did. He was just testing the water. Yeah, definitely countering this. Looking for another counter spell, honestly. We'll play this. Okay. Another Brainstorm. Okay, I don't think I still wanna like discard stuff. I like all my cards, so... But this is Omni Woodlands. Okay, we also have like a fetch land now. So let's Brainstorm. Another Flare is amazing, obviously. Also a sneaky Snacker, I do like it. So we'll actually put back this and this. Yeah, this is looking good. And I will... shuffle. We want another push. This, and we can actually discard this and revive it end of turn with Brainstorm, so yeah, this is looking really good actually. Sneak attack. Okay, thank goodness we have the Flare. Okay, so how do you want to... So let's do this. Discard this. Brainstorm. Revive it. Another Strix is good. Sure. Yeah, I think we actually kill the Strix since this is more damage, so... Yeah, we could totally like destroy him with our... This was like a true like tempo game. We just out-tempo him, free counter spells, you know, frog, recipe for success. Yeah, hand is pretty decent. We're looking for a frog, probably, but it's pretty good. So let's just play this tapped. Playing against Luru, so this is like the Boros or Dimir, probably. Strix is actually pretty good against both, since it flies and it kills the frog. And it kills almost anything. Like it's a good card. It's not good against Bowmasters, obviously, that's the main problem, but... I think I'll just play this. If he plays Bowmasters, I will counter. Obviously with Flare. But hopefully he doesn't have a Bowmaster. Seems like straight Boros. Another Guide of Souls is good for him, but this is, again, a great blocker. Actually kills it. Okay, that's fine. Still a 2-for-1, so... Okay. Now we're looking for more of Baleful Strix, probably. A frog is still pretty good, so we can discard the Snacker. Okay. We could Snackers to keep Denial, but I think I'll just drown and push. Because these ones obviously are like really dangerous, because they get a lot of energy, so I think I'll just probably push and kill both in response to anything here. I prefer always to wait, so maybe he does something different. But yeah, just no reason to give him free energy. Let's see. Oh, we could counter actually, wait. Yeah, I think, now that I think about, okay, let's counter this, because this is always a 2-for-1, so yeah, of course. So, yeah, Frog, Strix, all of these are pretty good. Okay, so I'll just play this. So if we draw a Brainstorm, later it's gonna be pretty good. And I may continue to counter stuff here. Let's see. Kinda close. We're running out of steam, but we do have Lurus. I will counter this. Brainstorm would be probably pretty good, because now we could revive the Snacker, and we do have a lot of those effects. Okay, so obviously not great drawing this. We could keep Denial up, but I think it's better to Lurus here. Our Denial is not what we want, because next turn we can Lurus Strix, and it's gonna be pretty good with the Denial. Okay, that's good. He also Luruses, but now we can Flare of Denial. His Lurus is so good in the... Even, like, we're flooding pretty hard here, but we're still doing fine, so... Yeah, let's Lurus. And immediately... He already has removal, I think like 100%, because like he didn't play this card, so it's removal. Maybe he waits. Okay, I'm not gonna... Well, I cannot counter this, but that's fine. Because it's still like a 2-for-1, because we will be able to counter his Lurus. Tamillo's also... Yeah, I'll play Tamillo, why not? Yeah, let's get this going. Let's play Tamillo. So... It's funny that he only has 2 energy still, because we countered almost everything. So yeah, Lurus, like, this is... Here you can see the power of the Baleful Strix and Fear of the Nile combo, like, it's so good. We really... Okay, Ajani is obviously an insane draw for him, so... Kind of unfortunate for us, because he gets a lot of energy. But... I think we're doing okay. No blocks. We're flooding hard here, man. If we can stop flooding so hard, that would be pretty nice, thank you. Okay, Brainstorm would be amazing, because we can shuffle this away. It's not bad, I guess. So if he finds like a Galvanic Discharge, he could flip the Ajani, but if we do this in response, he would still have to sack the Guide of Souls, so I think we still wait. Colosseum is interesting, because we can revive our... We can also flip Tamillo. Kind of close, but I think we keep it. Okay. Let's see here. Close game. This draw was like really good for him. We didn't get a frog. Okay. So we are doing this. He has to sack the Ajani. But we still... yeah, okay. At least he drew a land. If we didn't flood so hard, I think we'll be like pretty ahead, but... Okay, so obviously let's Tamillo. So let's draw 3 cards, discard 3. I think we do it before we sack this. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, Strix is also like pretty good. Oh, now I wish I would have sacked this before. It's still okay. Denial is good with the Snacker, but I think the Strix is the better card here, so... Okay, so we get the Snacker, we flip Tamillo. We obviously +1. Let's see if we draw anything else. Oh, another land. Damn it. Jesus. Okay, let's just... I don't think we have any more fetchables actually. That's ridiculous. Okay. A push. A push is fine. Okay. Ugh. That's a really good draw for him, but at least we can kill this, so... Okay. Very tense game. Like, we flooded so hard here. I don't think... Again, I don't think I have any more fetchables. Okay, Frog is obviously excellent here. Okay, okay, let's see, because now... We... return, I think, a Flare of Denial. Could also a Drown. Maybe Drown is better, actually. Yeah, I think Drown is probably better at this point in the game. Yeah. Ooh, GG. GG. We also had Frog, so a close game. Okay, this hand is pretty good, so let's skip. We have the Frog and the Snacker, so I kinda like it. Oh, this seems like the Necro combo, so hopefully we can draw some Flare of Denials very soon here. Otherwise, this matchup is like, I don't think it's bad because we do have 8 pieces of counter magic, but thing is you have to draw them pretty quickly. Okay, probably get some Ox Jet here. Oh, gets a ritual. Okay. Oh, gets a Necro. I understand. Okay. So again, looking for a Flare of Denial, something like that would be great. Because then we can even like start going off with reviving this and getting them the flare back with Tamillo. So well, let's see. Good thing is Frog is a very good clock, so it really dampers the effectivity of Necro, but we really need to find a counter spell to just so he cannot do anything next turn. Okay, didn't find this, so yeah, I think it's worth it to play the Frog. We may be dead, but it is what it is. Let's see. Shambling Gust, okay. Greedy Freebooter, makes sense. Man, we just need that counter spell, come on. Has some removal, okay. Let me have the March of Wretch Sorrow, however you call that. Which then gives him more fuel for the Necro. Let's see here. I will protect my Frog with my life and my hand here. He wants to kill something, like, that is for sure. So, Flare Denial, Drowning the Lock, all of these would be fine. Interesting. So he may be looking to kill the Frog here with a Wretch of March Sorrow. Oops. Oh, Flare of Denial. Wow, that's great. Okay, well, that is very nice. Okay, so let's when you draw your third card, okay. So I can actually play the Strix. Just to have flare up. Okay, that's good. Okay. So you have to discard 3 cards to unexile them. I don't like that. So I really need to keep the flare up. But I really need to connect these two, so okay, let's discard a Sneaky Snacker. I think I'll discard everything. Yeah. Discard another sneaky snacker. Discard this frog. Sorry, this frog. Discard these two. Let's exile everything but a sneaky snacker. Fortunately, couldn't do it any other way. I really want this flare, obviously. We attack with both. And I think we flip the Tamillo, so that's good. Okay. Draw a card. Another Tamillo is also like decent. Okay, that's cool. We could actually keep it in hand so we can discard it next turn. So because we may need to exile more cards and fly over. I think the upside is better to keep it in hand actually, given how this game has gone. Okay. Let's see if one counter spell is enough, because it may not be enough. And I don't know, I think I suck the sneaky snacker because we can get it back. Probably. Close game, for sure. Not sure if one counterspell is gonna be enough. The thing is, but maybe. Okay, Dark Ritual makes sense. Marionette Apprentice. I actually don't know this combo very well, so. Realize this is cut. What the hell? Loses one life. I think they need. Okay, so the combo I think is the Mox Jet, and the Nightmare stuff, however you call it. Another Dark Ritual, okay. Huh. Diabolic Intent, okay. Also makes sense. If he tendrils here, like, I think I wait for the actual payoff, right? Like, he may get tendrils right now. And it would be like a decent tendrils. But I don't know, I think I should wait. Because he may be baiting me. Kind of close, very close. Okay. What do you have for me? Oh my god. That is a huge march, but I mean, unfortunately for him, he's just dead, but it was fun though. Okay. Flow of Denial, too good. Yep. Okay, so now I think, like, this is it, right? We just discard this. Give it flying, and this is... Yeah, so Flare of Denial again being insanely good. Yeah, kind of like this hand. Well, kind of borderline actually, because this is the worst threat in the deck at the beginning. It's very good late game, obviously, but you don't really want it turn 1. Frog, on the other hand, is the best threat in the game, so this was a super good draw, because we can discard the Snacker too. Seems like we're playing against Show and... Brainstorm is good, but Show and Tell, so there's a bit of tension here in which I want to play Frog turn 2, but I may have to sack it if he Show and Tells, obviously. So again, the difference between being on the play is pretty good here. And that Frog is also pretty good. So again, my preference here is not to have to sack this, this Frog, but if he Shows and Tells, I will. And since we have another Frog, I will wait to discard the Snacker for the other Frog, so it's bigger. Again, this is if I have to sack this. The ideal... Okay, the Ritual not looking good, but the good thing is they never expect like a free counter spell here, so I think this Denial is getting used. Okay, I like that he's spending... We could counter this, but he's gonna get Show and Tell. Okay, we have to sack the Frog. That's okay. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. I think that's the only way you can beat that Ritual Show and Tell on the play. Like, come on, look at this. Like, these are free games for them, so... And my poor Frog, but obviously it was worth it. He spent quite a lot of cards here. So now we have to pray that he doesn't have another Show and Tell. Which... Please, no top. Okay. Okay, I think we actually kind of waste the Brainstorm here. Okay, Strix is good too. Let's put back all these stupid pushes. The Flare is actually good against Atraxa. And yeah, let's play a Frog, and again looking for more Flare of Denials or Drawn in the Lock. Born Upon a Win. Okay, I mean that's good because obviously he didn't expect to be countered like... Okay, that was great. I love beating Show and Tell like this. Yeah, I think hand is pretty decent. Let us keep. Looking for Frog or Baleful Strix. Okay. I think I'll keep Drown. Well, it wasn't the best because I don't know. Well, there will be one card in the yard, so I don't know. I think it's okay. Let's play this, so maybe we can flip Tamillo next turn. We'll crack it on his turn. Also, with the Surveillance, Drown has become actually quite better. It's funny how this little thing is so relevant actually, but yeah, because now we can counter a 2-drop. Commercial District. What is this deck? Jund? What? Oh, he may have Bowmasters, I understand now. So he has Bowmasters. I really don't want to crack this against an obvious Bowmaster, so I want to crack this. I think I will just do this. We have push. I think I will counter a Bowmasters because it's very annoying. It's always a 2-4-1. Yeah. Bowmasters. Ha! He's trying to get me, but I don't like waiting to get people with Bowmasters because it's easy to play around. You know, you're wasting your mana here. Once upon a time, okay. Maybe that was the reason. Still seems like we're playing against Jant here. Death Right. Again, I don't want to crack this because I think I'll just push this and get another Surveillant. Strix. It's funny because Strix is not very good against Bowmasters, but I think we can force him to play it right now. So I will... Okay, I will do this, so he plays the Bowmasters that he's sandbagging. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know, it just seems so... He didn't? Okay. Never mind, I was completely wrong. No Bowmasters here. Unless he's just waiting for me to play this. That would be hilarious, actually. Okay, so let's attack again with this. Man, we're not getting lands here. And obviously, if he Bowmasters after this is in play, I will actually use a Flare of Denial. Looking for a land. Man, my read was completely wrong. No Bowmaster. Seems like we're playing like against a combo deck of some kind. So again, looking for a land here. Man, no lands. That is unfortunate. Okay. So next turn we'll play Frog. And we'll discard the... So let's actually do this, I think. Kind of weird, but... Since we're gonna discard this, yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. I still have no idea what we're playing against. Oh, I can do something really cool next turn, which is to Frog, discard this, get Brainstorm back with Tamillo, revive the Snacker, and then have another Flare of Denial. DT, that's fine. I always like to counter the actual payoff. Do it. Do it! I'm tapped out, I cannot do anything. Like, I'm defenseless here. Okay, Buried Alive. Definitely countering this. Hopefully it doesn't have a Veil of Summer, that would be... Okay. I'm sure he didn't expect that. They never do. Okay, so... Frog into... Brainstorm into discard Snacker, Brainstorm. Finally! Oh, we also have another Snacker. get this back, I think. All this kind of weird removal. Get our lovely Snacker. Yeah, this is looking good. Now we again have Denial, and then we have next turn we have Lock. Ah, we can revive the Snackers too. Strike it reach, okay. So this is like a, oh, this is Phoenix, a very weird variation of Buried Alive Phoenix. Sorry, mate. Then I back to ruin your life. I'm sorry, it must be annoying. I get it, but you know, you're playing an unfair deck, so. So as you could see from the matches, this deck was awesome. Like really awesome. I'm really proud of this deck because I think it's one of the best I've played lately, like kind of brews. Yeah, the shell is like very powerful. Obviously, you're playing like a very high quality cards with Frog and Strix and Bowmasters, Tamayo. Almost all of the cards are good, but the fact that you have free counter magic in this kind of Dimir tempo shell, it's nuts, because that's the thing that Dimir Frog is usually missing, you know, a way to interact when you're tapped out. So like, it's awesome. I think this version may actually be as good as the Dimir Frog deck, or sometimes even better. The Snackers were kind of fine. I wasn't like super impressed with them, because if you don't discard them or if you don't mill them, they're obviously like a super bad card. So I don't know. I know like the gist of the gimmick of this deck was playing the Snackers, and I think it's still correct to play them, but you could maybe try. I felt like just Strix, Flare of Denial, Malice was just so good, just this. But then I agree that you're missing some other like sack outlet. So I don't know. I think I would still keep the Snackers. They're also like really good in grinding matchups. But there's a question to be had if you can maybe put 4 of other like creatures, maybe like some, I don't know, some blue-black creature which you can also sack and provide some value. But really good deck, very fun too. I would give it probably a 9 out of 10 or even more. It was excellent. I think you can use it to climb, and I think you will enjoy your time very much also with, you know, surprise counter magic and frustrating show and tell players and other combo players. So I hope you enjoy the matches, and see you on the next video.